There will be a minute's silence before the game. The game of Rugby League suffered a tragic loss this week. Senior aircraftman Scott Stevenson died at the age of 25 after being injured playing the Royal Air Force against the Army in an inter-service fixture. Scott, who was originally from Huddersfield, had loved playing rugby since the age of 8 and become a popular and admired member of the RAF Rugby League community. We ask you to show your sympathy and support for Scott's family and friends in holding a minute's silence in his memory. The minute's silence will start and end on the referee's whistle.
Warm welcome to the LD Nutrition Stadium here at Featherstone for game number 3 of the College Rugby League Magic Round between Furness Raiders and Huddersfield Development Academy. Just run through the teams before we start. So for Furness Raiders we've got at fullback Elliot Bibby, on the wings Josh Holmes and Pat Kelly, in the centres Andy McKee and Ryan Higgins, in the halves we've got Max Anderson-Moore and Harry Gordon. Front row we've got Reece Bartlett, Shane Sanderson and Billy Harrison. Second rowers Travis Smith and Rio McQuiston, and at loose forward we've got Jack Creary. And for Huddersfield Development Academy we've got at fullback starting Liam Askew, on the wings Jack Midgley and Ike Vangrove, in the centres Sam Hartley and Marcus Garley, in the halves Will Price and Alex Blows, and the front row Jacob Beer, Kieran Rush and Ben Killian, and back rows Cian Fisher, Josh Wood, with Adrian Woods at loose forward. So Huddersfield on the attack straight away, and they're over the line straight away, I think. That looks like Jacob Beer over the line, first attack.
No, I think that might have been Kieran Rush just going over quickly there. It was a short kick-off really. I think it's been a bit of a theme of the day. I think a lot of teams have looked to exploit that short kick-off.
Yeah, we saw it many times in the last match from Hopwood Hall. They went short almost every kick-off, and it came up for them on about 2 or 3 different occasions. So obviously a different ploy to try and get the ball in hand right from the start, and it's paid off for Huddersfield.
Yeah, definitely less than a minute on the clock really, and it's 4-0 already. Probably soon to be 6.
This is Will Price attempting to convert. So, yeah, well rehearsed, and an extra 2 for Huddersfield. So a perfect start from then. 6 points up within the first minute and a half, and sort of reset and restart. I think for Furness Academy, not the way they would have wanted to start the game at all.
No, obviously a bit of a journey down. They're probably still on the bus a little bit there. So Furness Raiders, National College Cup winners last year in the AOC competition. So they're obviously going to be looking for a big set here and try and get Huddersfield coming up the hill.
So just caught them cold there, but we're expecting them to give them a good of a game here.
Yeah, I think this will be a really competitive game between both these teams. Both look big, strong, athletic. So let's see if they can back it up with the skill to go along with the size and speed.
Let's hope so. So I think we've got Max Anderson-Moore is about to restart for Furness. It'll be interesting to see whether they go short, go long. The first one's usually a telltale of what they're going to do for the rest of the match. So yeah, it's fielded by Will Price there, and moved in field straight away. So good 20 metres on the restart.
Yeah, big contact there. I think a couple of the Huddersfield players asking for a high shot, but it's definitely across the chest.
Yeah, some big hits going in. Obviously, you want to make your presence felt in defence to start with. First set that you're going to get your hands on the ball. Really, they need to sort of face up and show that try was just a fluke really, or a really quick start, and that's not the way it's going to be for the rest of the match. So
yeah, definitely looking for reaction here. I think the Furness boys just trying to stamp their authority back on the game after a disappointing start.
Yeah. Certainly more promising in this set of defence. So Huddersfield moving it. Josh Wood there. I think he started at loose forward with number 23 on his back. Made a few yards, and that'll be Rush just playing the ball out. And it's a high kick from Price. He's jumped and missed it, and Huddersfield have got the ball back, but no restart in play. Yeah, just a handover there. There was no touch on the ball from Furness, so they'll start with the ball on the 30-metre line.
Yeah, I think Furness looking a little bit nervous early on here. I think that'll be a bit of a blessing in disguise for him, and they can start to build with ball in hand rather than defending 3 sets back to back.
Yeah, important to get your hands on the ball, isn't it, the first time? Great carry there, taking the ball over halfway. Number 8, I think that is. Looks like Reece Bartlett there with a good strong carry forward. He's a big lad. A lot of height there. Used that to his advantage, and pinged him for something here, the ref.
Yeah, I think a bit of obstruction there.
Yeah.
I think he's just unfortunately got the timing. They're not quite on the same page. First game of the season, I think you're going to find yourselves a little bit rusty. Probably not quite got the lines off each other as combinations yet. So I think we've seen that a couple of times again today. A couple of obstructions where just the timing of the runs just haven't quite been right.
That's it. When you obviously it's the first game of the season for these guys, so if you've got new players coming into your squad and they're still learning the processes and just getting themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time, and we've seen a couple of penalties for that today. So, but they'll learn that with time, and certainly a better sort of handling start, and a brighter start than some of the other games that we've seen. Don't look quite as rusty with ball in hand, so that's a promising start for both teams.
Just as you say, the handling's looking a bit slicker. I think a little bit loose there. So Huddersfield just showing the same rustiness.
Let's give it a knock on there. A little bit of extras in the tackle, but the ball's come loose, and he's called the scrum down, the referee. So
yeah, unfortunately there, I think Liam Askew's looking for a quick play of the ball and just knocked on, just cold knock on.
Yeah. And again, we've seen that quite a few times. Players have been struggling to get back to their feet and either played the ball too quickly, played it some sort of like a horizontal position and had a penalty given them against them, or certainly, just dropped the ball in the play of the ball and lost the scrum. So, but Furness back in possession with a strong run.
I think Furness will be looking to make use of the hill here at the LD Nutrition Stadium. The hill, I think, from people that have played here and having played here as well, it's worth a good 10-12 points a half, so
yeah,
definitely looking to take advantage and try and make Huddersfield come from deep as often as they can.
Yeah, Dave was telling us about the hill this morning. I think he spent more time watching rugby at this stadium than either of us two as a Featherstone lad. So, but yeah, that it can be certainly used as a big advantage in making the most of it while you're running down it is pretty important, even if it's just a sort of a mental advantage really. So
some nice shape there from Furness Raiders. Huddersfield's line speed's obviously making them play a little bit deeper than they probably like to be at the minute, but I think they'll come good with that, and they start to see the shape that they've worked on in training.
Yeah, it's a good little effort from Elliot Bibby there, a little chip over, but well fielded by the Jack Midgley for Huddersfield, number 2 wearing the scrum cap.
Yeah, I think this is where you'll see Furness really ramp up here and try and put Huddersfield under pressure to get away from their own line.
Yes,